Keanu Reeves once said, "I don't want to be part of a world where kindness is a weakness." The words flow softly, yet they echo deeply, because behind that calm voice lies a man who has walked through pain, through silence, through loss, and somehow, never lost his heart. We see him on screens as heroes who fight, who rise, who survive, but off-screen, his story is one of quiet endurance, quiet grace that he was born into chaos. His father left when he was young, his family scattered, his path uncertain. He moved from city to city, never belonging anywhere for long. Dyslexia made school difficult, rejection came early, and pain became familiar. Yet he didn't turn cold. He didn't harden. He learned something the world often forgets, that even when life breaks you, you can still choose gentleness. Because kindness is not weakness. It's courage. In the 1990s, when the world called him a rising star, his private world was falling apart. He lost his closest friend, River Phoenix. He lost the woman he loved. He lost a child he never got to hold. And yet, Keanu didn't disappear into anger. He didn't drown in fame or noise. He simply continued, quietly, sincerely, showing that strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just breathes. People often talk about success like it's a destination. But Keanu showed that success is how you move through suffering without losing your humanity. He became famous for generosity, not for money, but for the moments no camera caught. Giving away millions to crew members. Sitting beside strangers in silence. Helping quietly, without needing to be seen. That's power, the kind that doesn't need attention to exist. In a world that rewards noise, he chose stillness. In a world that glorifies pride, he chose humility. And that's why people love him, not for the roles he plays, but for the man he is when the lights go off. The one who takes the subway. The one who waits in line. The one who smiles when no one's looking. When asked how he keeps going after so much loss, he said softly, "Grief changes shape, but it never ends." He didn't fight it, didn't pretend it away. He carried it, and somehow made it beautiful. He made pain look like peace, and stillness look like strength. Kindness, it's not about being soft. It's about being strong enough to stay gentle in a rough world. It's about giving when no one deserves it, forgiving when it hurts, and smiling even when the past tries to break you again. Keanu reminds us that real power isn't in domination or control, it's in compassion, restraint, and quiet integrity. He never chased fame. He never needed to prove his worth. Because when you know who you are, you stop trying to convince others. You start living from truth, not from validation. So maybe the world needs more Keanus, people who work hard, love deeply, speak softly, and help quietly. People who understand that kindness isn't weakness, it's rebellion. In a world obsessed with taking, kindness is an act of courage. In a world that celebrates ego, humility is a revolution, and maybe that's why his story feels different. Because in every movie he plays, we don't just see a character, we see reflection. Of someone who's been hurt, but never bitter. Someone who's lost, but never lost hope. Someone who's seen darkness, but still chooses light. Keanu Reeves shows us that the greatest heroes don't always wear armor. Sometimes, they just wear patience. Sometimes, they walk alone, helping others without ever telling the world. So if you feel forgotten, unseen, or misunderstood, remember this: your kindness matters. Even when it feels unnoticed, it leaves a mark. It shapes hearts. It heals. The quietest souls often carry the loudest strength, because at the end of everything, money fades, fame fades, but goodness stays. It echoes. It builds the kind of legacy that time can't erase. Keanu Reeves is proof that even in a world of noise, you can live with stillness, and that kindness, real, unshakable kindness, is the highest form of strength.